Next speaker, we have Bryan from Atome. He's the VP of Business Development for Singapore and Malaysia regions. The topic of the talk is how BNPL empowers e-commerce to reach outside the box. Hi, Bryan. Yes.
Hey everyone, I hope you all can hear me well. Before we start, I have a very quick video that I'd like to show everyone. I know it's the time of the afternoon right after lunch where the Z monster might be coming to get all of you. So why don't you sit back, relax, and take a look at the video, just showing you what Atome is to start off. I'd just like to take the opportunity to thank everyone for taking the time to be here with us, and thank you to the Meet Magento team for having us. Atome is 2 years old, actually, coming on the coming Monday, and in the last 2 years, we've just had the opportunity to grow tremendously. We have a number of merchants that are with us, and it's very nice to see a few familiar faces in the crowd, faces that I've only seen over Zoom over the last 2 years. We can finally meet in person, so very excited for that. We have a number of users across the various markets that we're in, and I'd love to share a bit more with you just about who Atome is, what we can do, and how you can leverage Atome to reach out to audiences that you may not be currently reaching out to. So do bear with me as we go into a bit of detail about it. Atome doesn't sit in its own bubble. We are part of a larger organization called the Advanced Intelligence Group. It has 3 main business arms, one of which is a credit scoring, risk management, as well as optical character recognition and facial recognition company called Advanced AI. The other one is the Atome financial business line, and the last one is called Genie. Just this year, we're very privileged to announce that we just raised $400 million at a valuation of 2B for the entire company. And some of our key investors include SoftBank, Warburg Pincus, and EDBI. On top of that, just for the Atome financial business itself, we just launched a strategic partnership with Standard Chartered Bank, where they've invested $500 million into our organization in order to expand our partnership. And don't worry if you don't know the faces of the gentlemen on the top left-hand corner, but they are a band called Astro from Korea. They are the global brand ambassadors of Atome for the coming year. So we are, like I mentioned, we're at 9 markets currently. The markets are listed there, and we have plans to expand across the region into Japan and Korea as well. So, if you're looking for a regional scale, if you're looking to expand quickly, we are there for you. We're there with you. And in the not too distant future, we'll be able to do cross-border transactions. So if you have the Atome app in Singapore, you'll be able to go into Malaysia, you'll be able to go into Japan, you'll be able to go to Korea, scan that QR code, make that transaction, and be able to enjoy your product of only paying 1/3 the price. So that reminds me, if you have not downloaded the app yet, there's a QR code over there at the counter, or you can search for it on your iOS or Google Play Store and download it. We'll be very thrilled to have you. And if you actually stay to the end of the presentation and you're a new user, we have a promo code for you just for this event, just to thank you for downloading it. And one of the things that we always appreciate is feedback. So after you've used the app, or if you've had the chance to use it already and you have any feedback for us at all, please just reach out to Victor and Esther. They'll be at the booth later on during the networking sessions, and we'll be more than happy to take your feedback and pass them on to our product teams and see how we can develop to suit all our customers better. The Atome app has been ranked in the top 10 shopping apps over the at least last year, both in Singapore and the various markets that we're in on the Google Play Store, as well as the iOS Store. We're very excited for that. For 11/11 this year, we even hit the #2 spot for a couple of hours. And it's always a fight during these peak seasons as to who could get to the top. We're looking out for Black Friday, Cyber Monday. So if you're looking for good deals and a good sale, you can also leverage the Atome app for that. We work with a variety of partners across the various categories. We also have strategic platform partners that we work with. So these are just some brands that you can walk into their physical stores or on their online websites. Many of them are Magento linked platforms, and be able to transact and pay with Atome as a checkout option. If you can look at the platform level and you go to the far right, we also partner with malls in Singapore. So if you have a store that is in a capital land mall, and you go in there and you transact with Atome, automatically you will get double your Capital Star dollars straight into your app. So we look for ways to ensure that the customer experience is enhanced. And if you're a partner or you would like to explore something like this with us, you have your own CRM tools and you have a point system, we can look at earn and burn mechanisms with you as well. Buy now, pay later has been hot news for the last couple of months, and rightly so. I personally see it as credit card 2.0, where a customer can go in, have the ease of transacting. Anyone with a debit card, with a credit card, as long as you have a bank account, as long as you have a wallet in certain markets, will be able to split their payments into 3, into 6, into 12, depending on the market, and be able to transact with us. Overall, the buy now, pay later industry is set to be one of the fastest payment methods online, and to grow 43% annually over the next 3 years. We're very proud to say that just Atome alone has grown by more than 10x from last year's 11/11 to this year's. And that's not even the biggest sales season for us. I think it's in the festive period that we will grow even more. So we're very, very excited for that, and we're looking for an exponential growth in the coming years. Very quickly, how it works.
It's a win-win for all when shoppers get to split their purchase into 3 interest-free payments while we pay you upfront and in full. Here's how it works. When browsing your store, shoppers see the regular price. They simply add the things they love to their cart and proceed to the checkout. After choosing to pay later, the details of their payment schedule are displayed. Now, they just need to add their card details and complete the order. Once the order is processed, we pay you in full and collect your customer's first payment. The remaining 2 payments are automatically collected after the first and second month. We'll let them know when a payment is due and when it goes through. They can also get a clear overview of their orders and payment details online and in our app. You'll get improved mobile performance, higher order values, and increased conversion. Elevate the shopping experience for your customers. Let's grow your business together.
At this period of time, and I'm not sure if you want to review your age by doing that, but this kittens that we had was a play on the Atomic Kitten band that was quite popular in the 2000s, early 2000s. So don't raise your hand to review your age. But that's exactly how Atome works. We work with you to allow your customers who walk into your stores to transact in 3. So they walk in and they want to buy a $300 product. It might be too expensive for them, or it might be something that they're unwilling to part with at that point in time. But we allow them to transact only $100 up front, and immediately they can walk out of that store. We then guarantee that within 3 business days, we can get you the full $300 up front with a small cost that we take from that. And you don't then have to worry about it anymore. That's it. The customer just transacts with Atome, and in the coming months, we just ask them to complete that transaction to us. So what is in it for you? Other than allowing your customer to transact easily, we also have seen with our existing brand partners an increase in their average basket size. This is a tremendous increase, especially online when price dividers are added. So if you go into certain websites, you'll be able to see that instead of listing the price there and just that, they also have a line underneath to say that you can split that bill into 3 payments, and divided by 3 amount is captured there. Once that is put in place, we've seen 20 to 30% incremental in the average basket size of users that are transacting. And the best thing is, it is the Atome repeat customers that are transacting higher on a regular basis. So someone who's previously downloaded Atome, coming into their website, could be through the Atome app and seeing these products and purchasing more. I know drop-off rates is something that all of us are trying to avoid as well. Customers adding to cart and at the end of the day realizing, maybe I won't purchase this, or taking an item out. How do we stop that? Atome is one of the tools that they've used, and merchants have told us this information because we don't necessarily have the information captured on our end. So we've been told anecdotally that this is something that is happening, where customers are abandoning cart less the moment they have Atome as a payment option. And we also bring you new customers. So if you've had the chance to download the app and scroll through it, there are various ways where we can send a customer into your stores. We even host the SKUs of certain of our brand partners where they can click into the SKU and go into the brand partner's website and then transact. Whether or not they eventually check out using Atome, we don't control that. So they could very well be a lead generated into your website, a new person into your CRM tool, and Atome may not even gain from it. But that's the experience that we want for you as well. To ensure that you have the best experience working with us, we send the customers into your sites to complete their transaction. We are looking to expand very quickly into the market. We haven't hit these numbers yet, but these are the numbers that are our goal. We are coming up to about 500,000 users in Singapore now, and that's only in 2 years of growth. And honestly, it's only in the last year, 12 months, that we've seen that tremendous pickup. And so we believe that we can hit these numbers soon, and these individuals will then be able to become your customers because we are able to send them into your stores. The moment they transact, we have CRM tools that will be enabled to allow you to communicate with them post that transaction. So yes, we will comply with all PDPA regulations, we'll comply with all privacy regulations, but we'll allow you to speak to your customer via the Atome platform. So this is a system that is not yet fully launched. It's been rolled out to a few beta clients, and so far, that push notifications, the ability to communicate with them is something that has seen to be extremely successful, and we can work with you to time when is the best period of the day to send these notifications out. Of course, in Singapore, we've also recently launched a Atome Plus loyalty program. So every time you transact on Atome, you get every dollar you spend gets you an Atome Plus point, and that's where we can work with you on the earn and burn mechanisms as well. How do we leverage that Atome Plus point to give them vouchers at your stores, or to give them Singapore Airline miles or something else where they can burn those? Or they can just burn it off their next transaction at a 1% burn rate with Atome. And we also tell you who your customer is. So I know for online stores, I think it's not so much of a concern, but at retail stores, once they transact with their credit card or debit card, you don't really know who your customer is unless you have a CRM tool to capture that information. Atome knows because every customer registers with us. And what we then are able to tell you is their age range, the gender that they've indicated, as well as whether they put a credit card, a debit card, or a prepaid card with us. And we'll tell you at each of these levels what their average basket size is. And if you give us the information, we could even drill down further together with you on the SKUs that they've purchased. And that will just help with your targeting. On the Atome app as well, whenever a customer clicks through into your website, we indicate that and it's updated live for you. So when you run a marketing campaign with us, you're then able to see the effectiveness of it. You use KLA versus KLB, you know who is the one that's sending you more leads via the Atome platform. We also have Atome Inspiration. So a few of us, if you've downloaded the app for some time, you might have that new tab that is available inside. And you'll be able to scroll through it. And what we've done is that we've pulled information from social media and various other platforms in order to show it's almost like an Instagram feed where customers can then click into our merchants and make purchases in their web store or be directed into their retail store. And all of this is personalized. So the more you scroll, the more you open up, the more you click through, it almost becomes like a Netflix effect where we would know what is the next item you want to purchase. Again, the Atome Plus, where you can earn and burn, is something that we're very proud of, and it's something that we really want to launch in the various other markets. It's just being test bidded in Singapore at this point in time. Again, like I said, these gentlemen are the band Astro, and they are our global brand ambassadors for this period of time. And we would like to work together with you on out-of-home advertisements. I'm not sure if you've had the chance to go out to Raffles City or Plaza Singapura at all in these past couple of months, but you would see Atome plastered on the escalators, on the pillars, as well as at the brand stores, a lot of our brand partners as well. So these are just some of them. If you look at the bottom left-hand corner, that's in Hong Kong. We wrapped a few trains during Chinese New Year. The top right-hand corner was in Indonesia, where we had a booth at one of the malls as well. So marketing is something that's extremely important to us. We work very closely with our merchant partners in order to market together with them. So you can leverage our network of 1,000-odd KOLs across the entire region, or you could even identify influencers that we might not yet be working with, and we can partner together with you to work with them. So just a tidbit, we are going to be working with Jade Rasif in the coming few weeks, and she'll be giving out ice creams at one of our brand partners. So do look out for that on her Instagram as well as on the Atome page. Like I mentioned and promised, we do have a promo code for all of you new users, and to thank the Meet Magento team, we've put it as MM21SG. If you want, you can just take a photo of it, and this promo code is for the participants in the room. It's limited to 50 redemptions. You can use it at any merchant, and you get $25 off with just a minimum spend of $50. We're more than happy to take any questions you might have. We're very excited to partner together with Magento and the team here. And we're looking to expand our partnerships on our merchants platforms. This is the slide that most people take photo of. I wonder why. Yeah, we'll be more than happy to speak to you as well. Please look out for Victor or Esther at the booth in front later on. Thank you very much for your time, and have a great rest of the afternoon.